And let's begin this evening's program with a question from a viewer who heard our discussion last week about the body grip trap protection bill and the concerns about that. This viewer asked us to specifically ask our Senate guests about Senate File 2359, and this viewer is providing us a real service by giving us some information about the bill, identifies the bill as one that would require body grip traps to be used out of reach of dogs, specifically 5 feet above ground or submerged in water, noting that many trappers use that particular kind of trap, and he's wondering what action, if any, we're going to see on that this session. Let's start with you, Senator Simonson. What can you tell us about Senate File 2359?
Well, I can't tell you for sure if it got a hearing in the Policy Committee, but I know it didn't make it to the Senate Environmental Finance Committee level, so I would presume that it's not moving this year. This bill has been around for a while. It's pretty controversial. I certainly understand the concerns, the caller. We hear about those concerns from a lot of folks, actually, but we also hear concerns from the other side too, in trying to figure out how you balance this. And I've gotten to this point in my time in the legislature where when you have a controversial issue, I oftentimes tell people that the best way to solve this is to solve it before you get to the legislature. You've got to bring both sides together and figure out what your compromise are. Because if you're going to ask us to figure out the compromise, A, you might not like it, B, we might not be able to do it, and in this case, this bill's not moving because it is controversial and we don't know exactly what the compromise is.
I think the viewer notes that the bill has been introduced since 2012 and has not seen action. So, Senator.
Well, I was on the Environment and Ag Committee back in my first term, and I remember seeing this bill. And I agree. I don't think it's getting any action. And it is. This is one of those issues that isn't Republican versus Democrat. This is much more intramural, and even within rural members, there's problems because some people. I understand what the issue is. We're having issues with people's dogs, particularly getting caught up in these things. And dogs. I have a cousin who raises or breeds Vislas, and I'll be darned if he doesn't get like $1,200-$1,500 for a pup. Yeah. These aren't cheap. These aren't cheap anymore for a good hunting dog. So we understand the issue. The problem is, and as Eric said, you shouldn't come to us to expect it because some of these things can be very difficult. And if you can go to the DNR and just get some compromise and get things moving before you get to us, you probably are going to get things done.